Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tim down for Living with MS in Tenerife. I've just finished filming WEBBY'S Sports Roundup. It's going to be a great one today, so I want you to get in there and watch it. Drone footage.
And welcome to another edition of WEBBY'S Sports Roundup here in sunny Tenerife, but it is a little bit cloudy this morning. As you can see, vest is off, I've got a top on. I thought I'd change it. I thought I'd go Sunday upmarket today. What we're going to do, we're going to kick off with one or two shout outs. I do see a lot of people during the week, as you know, a bit of this in a few bars and so forth. I'm going to have a big shout out to Craig. He's the owner of the Pantry in Las Americas in Faneuil Bay. Big Southampton fan. Terry popped in to see him a couple of weeks ago. He's on, subscribed, and he's there. Craig, good morning to you, big man. That's number one. Number two, I didn't say hello to the Queen Vic and to the Market Tavern last week. Only reason because I want to try and spread it out a little bit. So a big shout out to Mike, London Irish. Don't forget, Mick, we've got the Rugby Union World Cup starting in September. I'll bet you're looking forward to that. But London Irish, yeah, I'm not going to say any more, son. So if you fancy going to Queen Vic, London Irish, it's in Los Cristianos, opposite the market. And a big shout out to Damo, massive Man United fan. He was on the show a few weeks ago. Lovely, lovely fella. We did give Terry Thursday night, we give him a bit of stick, didn't we? He's over in Los Cris as well. And last but not least, a shout out, I was in the Eclipse Bar 2 mornings ago. Lovely Scottish family, got talking to them as you do. Rangers fans, good looking young lad. Who do you follow? He follows Rangers like his dad. And I said, I'll give him a big shout. They all subscribe. What a lovely little fella. So if you're watching, I didn't get your name, but if you're watching, my son, I think Dad's Craig, big Rangers fan. Good morning. Hope you're okay. And I'll see you during the week. Right, that's the starter. Before we start any sport, just a very, very quick on the auction. There you are. Ricky Hatton's glove. And I've got the photo. Right, I'm doing a big auction in the summer, well, from now until the end of August. 31st of August is the last time you can make a bid. Tim's trying to make it as easy as possible. What you have to do, go to www.timothydowd.com/thatwaywebby. Go on there, look at the items. There's one or two more new ones that's going to be arriving in the next few days. Still waiting for the cap from Alan. That'll come over soon from Scotland. I know it's in the post. Make a bid, 25, 50, as much as you can. You know where it's going. It's going to Fact. They're the association, and what they do is they make lots of money for cancer, fighting against cancer in Tenerife. 200 volunteers. They do a phenomenal job. So that's what's going to happen with that. Make a bid, please. Number two, we're having a sponsored walk. We've decided we've gone big to small, and we're going to, instead of being one walk, we're going to do 3. September, October, November. Not decided the exact dates. Colin keeps pushing me for September so he can book his flights. It's going to be early September, October, November, up to about 30 maximum people. By doing that, you see, we don't have to get a permit. We don't need the police involved, etc. We can all walk for a couple of hours from La Caleta to Portoclon and further if you want to, with some buckets and so forth. Collect as much money as we possibly can. Right, that's what the charity is. Right, now, this is what it's all about, WEBBY'S Sports Roundup. Kicking off as we always do with the Betfred Rugby League. This week's winners were Huddersfield, Hull Kingston Rovers, Wigan, Hull FC, Lee and Catalans are still top of the table. They're from France. They're going to take some beating. They're 2 points ahead of Lee, Wigan, St Helens, Warrington. They're all the chasing pack. It's going to be a difficult one, but what a great game. Men against the boys, isn't it? If you know what I mean. Bit of tennis news. Wimbledon. If you're into Wimbledon, last week was Wimbledon finals on Saturday and Sunday. On Saturday, saw the ladies final. Right, listen, if I can pronounce this, then I'm better than you, Gunga, did. Right, Vondrousova. I don't know if she was Romanian, Finland, wherever she came from. She won it. She wins in straight sets to win the ladies' titles. And the big one was Sunday. 20 years of age, Spanish guy, seeded 1. Carlos Alcaraz, absolutely brilliant. 5-set thriller against the big man, Novak Djokovic. I think he's won 23 titles. So you think a 20-year-old guy from Spain beats a 36-year-old Serbian. What a great Wimbledon weekend that was last week. Bit of cricket news. We all know the Ashes at play at the moment. But I'm leaving that to my roaming reporter, Wagsy. Went to see him yesterday. We've got a big, probably a good 15 to 20 minute interview with other bits. You've got to watch it. It is going to be, seriously. There's some great clips back to 1970. All this up there, over there, as Tim's telling me. It's a great interview. All the other bits going together. He was also at Edgbaston last week for Essex, okay? So that's what you're going to follow. That's going to come up on probably Sunday or even Saturday or even tonight. I don't know. But we'll see if Tim's got the time to do all this work for me. I'm sure he's going to. Bit of golf news. Rory McIlroy, my favourite for the Open this weekend. He wins the Scottish Open by 1 shot last weekend. Now can he emulate his 9-year drought in the Grand Slam tournaments by taking the Open Championship? It's Royal London. He hasn't won for 9 years, but yesterday he was level par. So he dropped a few, gained a few. I think he's about 5 shots off the lead. Tommy Fleetwood, local lad, is 5 under par. Bit of football news. Don't forget, in Australia, I know Terry says, come on, Webby, get the women's football on. Or get it off, he says. It's the Women's World Cup in Australia. Australia, obviously the hosts, they beat Republic of Ireland 1-0 yesterday. That's all that's happened the first day. There'll be more news of that during the week. All right, right, listen. Horse racing. Right, we've dipped a little bit. Last week, my Lee Sobot from the Yorkshire Evening Post. I keep saying the Yorkshire Evening News. He says, Webby, it's the Yorkshire Evening Post. Right, Sonny Liston. He had a poor run. I did watch the race. Very, very bad draw. He drifted before the off. Bit of rain. It didn't help conditions. So you lost your dough. He's given 2 for tomorrow. Okay, 2.25 at Newbury. We've got Sweet William. That's about 9 to 2. And the second one is 3.35 at Newbury. Just like it's been a favourite, didn't he? Relief Rally, 7 to 4 favourite, give or take. So that's going to be out tonight, as you're probably watching this, 7 o'clock this evening on Friday. Now, last but not least, a bit of football news. There's been lots of transfers this week. We're going to kick off with Manchester United. Rashford, the main man up front. Right, what's happened? Signed a new contract to 2028. They're still a bit short. They've got now De Gea, as you know, left last week, 2 weeks ago, and they've brought in Onana from Inter Milan for 47 or 48 million. From Inter Milan, he's the Cameroon goalie, 27 years of age. I think he'll be on the money. Ferguson got De Gea, been there 12 years, ready to move on to pastures new. Right, what else have we got? Henderson, 12 years Liverpool. He's gone. Was going this weekend, didn't he? He's gone over with Stevie Gerrard. He's gone on the gravy train. They're all going. Are they going to enjoy it? No. Premiership won't miss these footballers, but I think they will miss the Premiership because the football ain't going to be that good, is it? With Ronaldo, Neves of Wolves going for 40 odd million. I can't see it. But Henderson, gone for 12 million. Chelsea also, they've made a couple of bids for Caicedo of Brighton. Great midfielder. 70 million bid. It's been rejected. See what happens the weekend. I just read this one yesterday. Mahrez of Man City. He's going as well for 30 million. That's kept that quiet, didn't he? Where's he going? Gravy train. He's going to Saudi Arabia as well. All these oil barons, they're just chucking money at footballers to come across. Wolves. Listen to this one. West Ham, left fullback, Aaron Creswell, ex-England. Looks as if he's going to Wolves over the weekend for 2.5 million. All right. Ages against him, he's 32. But I think it's a great buy if Wolves get him, I really do. And West Ham, why are they letting him go? Who knows? Right, what else we got? Antonio, another one. The big man up front, number 9. Is he number 9, number 10? Looks as if he's going on the gravy train over to Saudi Arabia as well. It's happening everywhere, isn't it? Terry will tell us next week what's happening over the gravy train. We'll have an interview with him on that one. Harry Kane, this is doing my head in. Bayern Munich, yes or no? Are you going? Are you staying? He trained with Tottenham this week. He played against West Ham. West Ham beat them 3-2 in the first pre-season friendly. What's happening? Are you going or are you staying, Harry? I still think Man United will come in for a late bid. Watch this space. Last but not least, Harry Barnes. Great player for Leicester City. They're losing them all, aren't they? Tillemans, Maddison, Harry Barnes is going. Johnny Evans has gone back to Man United for pre-season training. He looked good during the week, didn't he, against Lyon? Okay, Leicester. So look, Leicester to Newcastle, Harry Barnes, for 38 million. Lots of transfers, more on the way. Let's see what happens with next week. Right, here we go. Webby Sports Roundup. If you like what you hear, and if you like what you see, subscribe. It's for free, costs you nothing, nada. If you want a bit of fun, press that button down in this left-hand corner, as Terry, as Tim tells me. Now Tim is there, he's been a bit quiet, he's my bottle washer. Come on, let's get you in the act. What are you?
Producer, director, cameraman.
And he said that with a smile. That's the first time he smiled for 3 months, but he's been working really hard doing all my editing. Well, that's that lot. That's that lot. Hang on. One last bit before we go, Tim. We're going nowhere. Videos to come. Over there, he says. Videos to come. Tomorrow morning, got a fantastic one. I'm going to say nothing. This man, it's like being in a pub. You interview those, but now I'm going to interview this man. All right, from the northwest. I'm not going to say anything. You've got to watch this video. I think it'll probably come out on Sunday sometime. It's going to be a big one. Really, very controversial. It's going to be a big one. Also, we've got a massive Man City fan. We're going to put him on a few weeks ago. Couldn't make it. He still wants to come on. Big. Not going to say who he is. He's coming on in a couple of weeks' time. Rangers fan. Got Stewie going to come on in a couple of weeks' time. Got some great videos, great fun. So if you follow Man City, Rangers, I'm not going to say the new one. And I've got a Birmingham City guy coming out. Simon from Callio, his mate's coming. The big boys of Birmingham City. Not the Villa, not the Baggies, not the Cov, Birmingham City. He wants to come on and he's going to do a few minute spell with me as well. Right, that's it. What more can I say? All you got to do, subscribe, Webby Sports Roundup. It's all for free. As I say, if you like what you see, you like what you hear, press that button. All I'm going to say, thank you for Tim, living with MS in Tenerife. He has his own, what do you have? Your YouTube as well, don't you, Tim?
YouTube channel.
YouTube channel. Thank you, Tim. Subscribe for Tim as well. And we're loving it. It's the passion. My phone's going now. Just to say, I've got to go. And I'll speak to you all later. Take care from me, Webby, and from Tim. Bye.